Hey, what's up, everybody? It's a hot night. I'm in a hot room, but I'm doing my thing with hot cars. This is an AMC AMX. It says AMC's cut down Javelin was an oddball, but it was the company's best player of the era. Listen to this, alright? AMC's cut, of the era, alright. The AMC AMX of 1968 was a unique proposition. It was the only two-seater American sports car at the time, essentially a cut-down version of AMC's Javelin. The AMX American Motor Experimental, okay, that's what it stands for, was a foot shorter than its sibling. Its proportions were rather odd, but the AMX was significantly lighter than the Javelin, and with the top flight 315 base horsepower, 390 cubic inch V8 installed, the AMX was a lively performer. 0 to 60 came in just 6.9 seconds. All right. And the quarter mile in 15 seconds. That's really darn good. There was a 4-speed manual tranny. That's a really fun car to drive. Toughened suspension and bucket seats for the two occupants. A 290 and 343 V8 were lesser options. Land speed racing legend Craig Breedlove set no less than 106 speed records with an AMX in February 1968. All right. Listen to this. And to celebrate a special run of 50 Craig Breedlove editions were built. All right, because he was a man, so they built editions. He was breaking records. Finished in patriotic red, white, and blue. Few survive today. A few minor cosmetic changes were made from let me change up this here. From a few cosmetic changes were made from 1969, but listen to this. But the year is best remembered for the big, bad AMX, available in bold, orange, green, and blue color schemes with matching bumpers. Alright? I'm trying to do that. So that's not bad. Let's keep it moving. We talking about, the history of the AMX. The AMX of 1968 was a unique proposition, the only two-seater American sports car of the time. Isn't that interesting, to say the least? Listen to this. Also offered, it's hard to believe, to be honest, but anyway. Also offered was a Go Pack to include power disc brakes, uprated suspension for improved handling, and redline tires. A very limited run of SS cars designed for the drag strip were also produced. Modifications of the 390-inch V8 engine resulted in a claimed power output of 340 base horsepower, but as was frequently the case in the muscle car era, this was a very conservative estimate. The SS package almost doubled the AMX's sticker price, so it's unsurprisingly that only 50 were sold. That's incredible, isn't it? Listen to this. 1970 saw the last of the real two-seater AMX models. Little was changed, but a ram air induction scoop was added to make the hood more aggressive. That's pretty cool, right? There it is right there. Make it look more aggressive. Listen to this. In 1971, the AMC AMX ceased to be a model in its own right and was the name for the top model Javelin under the curiously bulbous hood, okay? They talk about the hood. Was a choice of two 360 cubic inch V8s with 245 or 290 base horsepower. Alright, that's a nice size motor, 360 cubic inch. Listen to this. More power came with the Gold package, which slotted a 401. Alright, that's the motor size, 401. 330 base horsepower, V8 under the hood, and upgraded the wheels, tires, brakes as part of the deal. In 1972 would be the last year for the AMX as a muscle car. Alright? So that's 1972. They stopped making. A lot of muscle cars declined because they started going into the emissions. 1972. So AMX ain't the only one. Alright, listen to this. Gold package was still available, but the entry-level engine had been reduced to a 304 cubic inch unit with a paltry 150 base horsepower. Now, first you were talking about 290. They reduced that sucker all the way to 150. That's crazy, right? Listen to this. The AMX continued to be sold until 1974. Alright, so 1974, that's the year. But its days as a muscle car were long gone. Alright. Listen to this real quick. Specifications. Years built. Alright, so the AMX, some people laughed at me when I said AMC, but it says here AMC AMX. Look it up yourself. Because they were laughing at me because they said, oh, well, it's not. Anyway, it's my own personal thing, but they said AMC is the movie theater. I said, no, I thought I remember seeing AMC, and then the book says AMC. Anyway, check this out. Years built from 1966 to 1974. Most powerful model, listen to this, 1969. Very good year. That was the SS model, alright? Engine type, V8. Displacement, 401 cubic inch. That's a big motor, man. Transmission, 4-speed manual. Fun car to drive. Power, 340 base horsepower. Top speed, 120 miles per hour. So, I'll go through the model history, and then I'm going to be gone. Do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. I meant to tell you all that at the beginning. 1968, AMX launched this based on shortened Javelin. Alright, that was in 1968. Check it out. Listen to this. 1969, limited run SS is the most powerful and most expensive AMX. Alright, that's 1969. Listen to this. 1970, the last two-seater AMX is built. Alright, 1971, AMX is now the top model in the Javelin range. And of course, in 1974, AMX production run ends. Alright, so that's my take on this. AMX is a hot car. It's a small car. They got a bunch of them in here. They were limited, but for if you had that, what was that? The 401 cubic inch. I mean, that's fast, man. 340 horsepower for that. a little bitty car. That's good. So, but one thing they didn't explain, which I'm kind of curious in, is what is the weight of the car. So, drop it in the description if you know the weight of this car. Just curious. What did it do? It ran quarter miles. It was running 15s. But this guy was breaking records in the car all day. Okay? He was breaking records. His name was Craig Breedlove. Alright, so thanks for listening. Go ahead and subscribe. Peace.